Hi there, I'm Elaine, the Heart Healthy Cooking Lady. It's freezing cold here in Northeast Ohio, so I thought something really kind of spicy and tasty for dinner would be just the ticket. So I'm going to show you how to make fajita style beef wraps. These are really very simple and they're very tasty and low cal. So here we go. What I'm going to do is I've already heated some cooking spray in this nonstick pan, and into it I'm going to put some sliced top sirloin petite steak. You don't need to use top sirloin petite steak, but whatever you use, it has to be relatively tender. If you try to use a tough cut of meat, you're just going to have tough fajitas or tough wraps. So I'm going to put these in here. You don't want to overcook. So what you're going to do is just cook all of these and turn midway, and I have a plate ready to put them on, so when they're done I can put them on the plate. So here we go. You don't want to have to cook them really fast, but just kind of a nice medium heat. See, this is already ready to turn. As you can see, they cook kind of fast, so you have to kind of keep turning. You have to turn them once you are at the end of putting the one batch in. You have to go back and start turning over the ones that you've put in just a little bit ago, and get them out when they look like they're done, because you don't want to overcook them. All right. Yummy nummies. Okay, these are done now. Okay, so at this point I'm going to put in the onions and the garlic. And you'll notice that there was that brown stuff on the pan there. That's fine. That'll come up when you put in the lime juice later. This is 2 cups of onions and about a teaspoon of minced garlic. Turn those a little bit. Also going to put in the peppers. I'm also going to add the cumin, teaspoon of ground cumin. It was about a cup each of the peppers, about 1 medium green pepper, 1 medium red pepper. Give those a turn. Now this is where I'm going to add a tablespoon of cut up chipotle pepper and adobo sauce with about 2 teaspoons of the sauce that it comes in. My wonderful daughter-in-law Mary introduced me to chipotle peppers and adobo sauce, and they are fabulous. They are kind of hot, so if you don't like really a lot of spice, you want to put in less maybe, or a milder kind of pepper. But if you aren't going to use the chipotle and adobo sauce, put in about a teaspoon of adobo seasoning. It's that adobo taste which gives makes these so marvelous. Okay, now I'm going to add in 6 tablespoons of drained salsa. And this is about 3 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. So that will help get all that lovely stuff up off the bottom of the pan. Give that some stir around. And I'm going to cook these for about 5 minutes. I want that wet to go away, because when you're putting the wraps together, it'll be really, really kind of messy if you don't. So, and we want the peppers to cook and to still be somewhat crisp tender. So I'm going to cook these for a bit and come back and look at them in about 4 minutes and see how they're doing. But see how that's nice and bubbling down there? That's going to be some good stuff. So, see you in about 4 minutes. Okay, it's been 4 minutes, and see how it's not all that wet underneath there. So this is perfect. So at this point, and you can't feel with me, but but the peppers are nicely done. They're not cooked within an inch of their life. So I'm going to turn down the heat, but I'm going to add back the beef and all those lovely juices, because there's not that much, but it'll add a little bit of flavor, but not too much wet. And stir that around. This makes 4 servings. So this is the filling for 4 wraps. I suppose if you really wanted to, you can just eat this and it'd be great. But I really like it in a wrap. So I'm going to show you how to put one together. This is a lavash. It's whole wheat. I like using lavash because it is so high fiber that the total carb count is really lower than most tortillas, and the calories are relatively low. Plus, I like the taste. If I didn't like the way it tasted, I wouldn't be eating it. But I'm going to take about 1/4 of the stuff, lay it in the top 1/3 of the wrap here. Let's see, a little bit more to make 1/4. All right, that's a nice, healthy sized wrap. And I'm going to sprinkle on 2 tablespoons of shredded cheese. I like Colby Jack. Put on whatever you want. My husband likes it with cheddar. And this is fully fatted. I think that the fat in it is worth the taste that you get from it. If you want to use a low-fat cheese, go right ahead. This, however, is a light sour cream, which is very tasty. It is Daisy brand light sour cream. I'm going to put that on. And then sprinkle on some cilantro. Of course, if you don't like cilantro, don't put it on. But I really do. So I'm going to put on quite a bit there. I've also found that it's worth pulling the leaves off the stems so you don't get the stems in there. I didn't used to bother, but then I discovered that really it is kind of worth it. So I'm going to fold over one side, fold up the bottom, fold over the other, and there you go. A delicious wrap. It's really very, very tasty. So I hope you liked this video. And if you do, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Healthy Cooking Elaine. Until then, here's to healthy cooking. Take a bite of this before we go. As ever, really good and kind of spicy. But like I said, don't like all that spice, don't put in that pepper. Very, very good. It's only 377 calories in this thing. That's really good. 15 grams of fat. If you use a reduced fat cheese, of course, it'll be lower. But 15 grams of fat's not bad. 26 grams of protein because of the beef mostly. 22 grams of carbohydrate. 482 milligrams of sodium. And 9.5 grams of fiber. You can also make it with chicken. It'll bring down the fat, it'll bring down the calories a little bit, but I really like it with the beef. So anywho, well, once again, please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Healthy Cooking Elaine, and until next time, here's to healthy eating.